So I'm watching this dump truck, okay, because they have construction on the right. He has a signal on, but I'm not trusting the signal. But I notice his tires are to the right. And see how he didn't turn. So I'm going Route 7 West Leesburg. So I'm looking at the sign. Notice it says exit quarter-mile. So it's the second exit. Now, once I get up to where this dump truck's separating, that's where I put on my right signal. Why? Because I'm notifying the people in the circle, the clover-leaf, of my intention to come over to the right. So after we pass this tree, if you look to the right, notice they have the yield sign. Now, at the end of this solid white line in front of us, okay, now I look over my right shoulder. It's clear, so I come over. Now, in this bunch of trees here, notice there's a yellow sign that says 25. That is the speed for this turn. Now, I'm keeping my right door by the white line on the right. Okay? I don't go over to the left because if something happens, I'll end up in the railing. So I keep my right side of the car on the line. Now, once I see the highway, I switch my signal. So they should see my flashing light. Now, from here, I'm looking to the left, and I'm looking over to the right. So I have some cars, but I have some opening. Now I look straight. I don't look over my shoulder until the end of the solid white line on the left. Now I accelerate, and I look over, and it's clear, and I go over. Now I have some construction up here, so I'm looking for the workers. They're all on the right. Now, speed's 55, so I go up to 55. And if you look at the white line to the right, notice at the end of it, all the lanes go parallel. That's why you wait till the end of the line on your left to look over your shoulder, because you're going straight with the lanes to your left. And that's when you look over your shoulder and you accelerate. But coming around the curve, the clover-leaf, from a quarter to 3/4 of the way, you're scanning for your opening or a car with a signal. Because the car with the signal, if you can't be in front of it, you have to slow down in the circle. Now, I'm going over the 4th dot, right tire. So if you can't be in front of that car, you have to slow up in order to come in behind it. Now, notice the yellow sign that says 25. That's for the top of the ramp. Now, once I separate, I turn off my signal, I'm going north. So if you look at the signs, north is to the right. 4th dot, right tire. Now, at the top of this hill, I have a lane, and that's where the 25 comes into play. So now I'm slowing up, I'm looking at the white line on the right, and notice when I get a curb, the white line ends. Now I'm turning, no pedestrian, I'm looking to the right, and notice I have a right turn lane. So I'm just going to stay in here. Now, if I wanted to go straight, I would go out to the left through the dots. You're not supposed to go over a solid white line. Now, notice the cluster 5 in front of me. I have a green arrow that just turned yellow. So when the cars from the right are making a left turn, I can get a green arrow. But now it's red, I stop, and now it just turned green. I'm looking to the right for my pedestrians. There aren't any. Now I'm looking straight.